Do you guys see a browser? Yeah? No?
Yep.
Yep.
Yes,
Yeah,
Maven
cool.
Central.
Cool. All right. So one of the things we've been working on as part of the support for Java is adding support for Maven external feeds. They'll work just like NuGet or NuGet because they can be downloaded on the client, so they'll just work like NuGet feeds. There are a couple of things that I want to show off, and a couple of differences between how NuGet and Maven work that will be handy to know. So this is the external feed here for the Maven Central repo. That's just the source of truth for all the Maven artifacts. And to find the packages, we have to use this format here, which is group and artifact. That's a difference between Maven and NuGet. Maven will break up artifacts into a group ID and an artifact ID. They're not always the same. In fact, they're most often not. The group ID will normally be something like a reversed DNS name. But because Maven is not an API, it's really just a standard file layout or directory layout. We do need to know upfront what the package and group is, and you won't be able to search with partial matches. So this JUnit represents, is links to this structure here under the Maven repositories. Another thing we've got now is the ability to consume feeds that don't use NuGet or Semver formatting for the versions. So this is this might be a bug that I just noticed for the front end guys. I think these titles are around the wrong way. But anyway, that's if you could just have that fixed, Pavel, for the next demo, that'd be great. But if you can, so down here you can see that these are versions that are valid Maven versions, but they wouldn't parse as Semver. They don't make sense as Semver, but we do now have the ability to consume feeds that don't conform to any Semver formatting rules. Another difference between Maven and NuGet is that Maven typically holds jar files, but actually that's not always the case. Like there are cases where you can just upload zip files, and in this case, the Tomcat project publishes the entire Tomcat application server as a Maven artifact, and it's published as a zip file. But we do have support for downloading all of them. If we look here, so we've got steps here that will consume all kinds of artifacts from Maven. So this is a zip, this will be a jar, an ear, a war, that'll be a ra. So these are all consumable and just work. And we do also support downloading on the tentacle directly as well. So in that case, they do work very similar to the NuGet feeds. So this work is pretty much done. Still has to do some testing, but we're in good shape for getting this out with 4.1. And and with that, I think that and the support for deploying certificates gets us all the Java functionality that I think we wanted to implement, and leaves just some support for Linux services that we had in the RFE. So that's all I wanted to show off today. Anyone have any questions?